In the next step, we will import data from file we have created. So the file is in uh, Excel format. I'll go to my data. It is in this folder. So I will import this file and then I will start working on the visuals. So here you go. This is actually sheet 1. I have loaded it and I will rename this particular file once it get loaded in the Power BI desktop application. So first we will complete our data modeling, then we will start working on visualization. Here you can see that we have three time, begin time, end time, and meet time, and there are three different columns with the description, zone, and student. We work on meet day, student, and zone. So these are the three columns on which we will uh, start our working. So let me see that particular report in parallel so that I can guide you how to do that. I think this one is the report. Uh, Let it to be open. So the next thing is how to draw this text box. I will go to this page and I will click on this text box and I will write this particular text in this text box as well. Here you go. You can see that I can create it like this and I can place it anywhere I would like over here. So you can see that there are three tables in this data. One is table 2, one is unique students. Uh, Here you can see that we have three tables and we have a relationship between data 2 and data table. Data 2 is actually created another table from this table and unique students also are created from this particular. Actually, we did this unique student just for you can see we have visuals over here. So this is day by day comparison. So get this unique values, we have created this student table, which is unique students. And we are using this, if you want to check it out, you can see that we are getting this up data from here. Then if I click on this visual, it is from unique students. So unique students is just returning two values, number one total zone, number two total students. For sure we can do it with the distinct count function as well, but I think this is a better way to keep our report or dashboard lightweight. Then if we go back to this report, you can see that we have created this table. uh, Actually, this is a copy table from the other one, and everything we okay. Actually, this table is created like I gone to the data modeling from transform data to create a second table or data two table. Then I copy this table and again paste it over here. So I used Control C and Control V, data again with me. Then I summarize this data using group option. So you can see that there is a group by option over here. We have discussed in the previous uh, video. Then go to advanced option, choose student, and then let's say we must have zone, and then we should have date. Date. I think we have these three columns over here, right? And for count, you can count any row and click on OK. Actually, there is no use of this particular column. This is just for the sake of creating a table. So you can see that we have created table like this one. Now the third thing is how to get this table, unique students. You can see I have used a function over here. How to do that? Let me show you. Let me show you in close and apply this over here, and let it to be calculate. Click on new table, and in new table we have to write a formula like distinct, and we need values, and we need these values from sheet 1 student. So these distinct values will be calculated over here like this. You can see that all the values are unique in this column, and these are total 73 values. One is empty, rest are. Now I can add another column over here. So add column, I will click on new column, and I will like a formula which we will discuss in today's session, today's training. That is lookup value function. So my this column is actually zone column, and in zone column I will write a function lookup value. And first of all, I have to give which column I need over here. So I need a column from sheet 1, and column name is zone. Then I will tell it from where to get from which column we want to match it, and which column need to be matched. Here it is, and it is closed. So this way I got zone as well against the students, and you can use. Okay, it return error. Why it's so? Let me check it out. Sheet 2, comma student 1. This is actually okay. I have used lookup. Yes, because this value is not available everywhere, so I used function blank to handle the error. For error handling, we have to use this function. So these two values we have used in actually. Let me show you the visual where we use this in these two cards only. This was created from data 2, and this is also from data 2, and the first one is from data as well as I think it is a yes from data 2. This is from data, and this one is from data 2. So this way we can create different tables using DAX and data modeling.